Hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here. So glad you could make it. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Taurus, welcome to your monthly money and finances forecast. Taurus, I've already shuffled and laid out your spread. We're going to move on to your reading, but stick around, Taurus, because at the end, we're going to take a look and see what some additional guidance message and final message that can come through for you about your money and finances situation. So let's get started, Taurus. Taurus, your overall energy around your money and finances is the star. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. With the star energy here, I feel like you are wanting more. You're focused on wanting to have everything that you need and then some. You're wishing for things to happen with money. This is you being very positive or expecting a very positive omen around your money or sensing that. With the star here, this is you focus on healing your money, focusing on renewing your money situation where you can. This is you focusing on trying to achieve or receive or have serenity and faith with money. But this is hope and optimism. Now, you may be having some dreams about money that you would prefer, that would make you happy. But also with the star here, this may be you reaching a period of calm and quiet after a difficult time with money or wanting to. The star is also saying that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And there's a need for you to continue to focus on what needs to happen with money. The star is saying you will do well or do better financially, but it may take creativity or an imagination for you to be able to make sure you're having all you need and all that you hopefully want, and then some. Now, the star is also saying that there may be you looking back in order to look forward. For some of you, you might be drifting away from the everyday things and occurrences and matters with what's going on in your world with money and indulging a little more in the more extravagant, playful activity where your money is going towards that. And there may be a need for you to be careful in that regard. So with the star here, this is you focusing on healing and having all that you need and want here. Now, your attitude about that star is the 9 of coins. I like seeing the 9 of coins for you. With the nine of coins, you are focused on being resourceful. This is you being independent. This is you relying on yourself. The 9 of coins is you're doing what you can to see movement. This is perhaps you are focused on feeling comfortable with your money situation, or you are feeling comfortable with your money and finance situation. This can also be the 9 of coins is you focusing on being in a safe predicament with your money and finances, or you are struggling to stay in a safe situation about your money and finances. Now, be careful of risk to your money that you could take or you're considering. But the 9 of coins is saying that you focus on feeling secure about your money and finances. Now, some of you may be feeling a little bored and needing and wanting some excitement. The 9 of coins is also saying for you to focus on your money and your status and your material success, about what you can establish or maintain what is established. The 9 of coins is also saying that this is you handling this on your own, your ability to be resourceful, your ability to gain. So for some of you, you are focused on experiencing healing and wish fulfillment and improvements with money. For others of you, you're focusing on achieving that with the 9 of coins and the star here. Seeing what you can gain. Being practical. Now, Taurus, your money situation is the 7 of Wands, and your attitude towards that 7 of Wands is this Page of Coins. So with the 7 of Wands, there's a need to protect your money and your finances. Now, the 7 of Wands is also saying if you are experiencing any quarrels, there's an ability to have success in those quarrels. This is the time where you need to protect your money and advance and investment, or focus on how to get some advancement. The 7 of Wands is also saying that you may need to resort to unusual means, But I feel like with the Seven of Wands, you're going to be able to do the impossible, or you may be needing to look at doing something that may feel impossible to do, but strap up your boots and make it happen. Seven of Wands is also saying there may be a need to hold off on some things as far as your money is concerned and spending until you come out of a turbulent situation, or until the coast is clear. But the Seven of Wands is saying you're experiencing some challenges, and there's an ability to get on higher ground, but you're going to have to take action and do the work to do it. And there may be some things, different things coming at you in terms of your money situation that there's a need for you to work on. Because the Page of Pentacles is your energy and attitude, and this is the focus of you looking at how to work on your money and finances. Be careful, because you might be trying to be practical, but you're still getting it wrong. That may be possible. The Page of Pentacles is also saying you could be settled or trying to be settled, but your money situation is more unpredictable than you think, or you might need to be mindful about how you may be a little more unpredictable about how you do things with money than you think. And so you are focused on your domestic comfort, and you may be concerned after some time about things getting dull if you're looking to see progress, because the Page of Pentacles is saying that you're working on things, but you may be seeing either very little or you're only seeing small success. The Page of Pentacles is saying that you could be receiving some sort of news and gain some sort of money, but it would be small. The Page of Pentacles is also saying that you want to be very practical, because this is youthful energy. So there's a possibility that there could be a hint of crazy to how you strategize or work on or deal with your money, where there may be a need to be more down to earth with your money situation, your goals and responsibilities. The Page of Pentacles is also saying that you may be looking at a new practical approach or implementing a new practical approach with the focus of being pragmatic. The Page of Pentacles is also saying that there's a need for you to make sure that those you may turn to for help or support, or looking to assist or give back in some way, are people that you see as dependable and trustworthy. But also, as far as your money needs and goals and responsibility, there's a need for you to be dependable and be able to have feel grounded about your ability to trust yourself. The Page of Pentacles is also talking about that it's possible you may be experienced with handling your money and experiencing difficulties as a result. The Page of Pentacles is saying that you may be needing to focus, or you are focusing on coming up with a new plan for your money, or searching for a new financial opportunity. This is also saying with the Page of Pentacles, you could be sticking to a budget or creating a new budget, but be patient with yourself, but also remain focused on seeing results, because the ability to see progress may be small, or it's going to take some time. Page of Pentacles is also saying you may be focusing on investing in new ventures, or maybe even looking to see about a new budget needing to happen. For some, the Page of Pentacles is saying that you may not be seeing the financial rewards that you want immediately. And again, this is saying that there's a need for you to be patient with yourself and be mindful that what you're working on, the progress may be minimal or slow, because it's new, or because it's needing time to show more results, or it's over time that it shows more results. The Page of Pentacles is asking for you to keep up with receipts and your records and your checkbook, and make sure you're balancing it, okay, and staying on top of your money and finances. So this may be your attitude, or may need to be your attitude with the Page of Pentacles, dealing with that Seven of Wands as your money situation, Taurus. So stay on guard, or you are on guard. Now, Taurus, you do have as your money situation the Five of Wands, and your attitude towards it is the Hangman. Yeah. So with the Five of Wands, your money situation may be chaotic. Now, there may be some things you might be trying to walk away from, or maybe seeing what action you can do to change. your money situation, but nonetheless, you may be annoyed and irritated about your money. This is where there's the decision that needs to be made about your struggles. Are you going to stay struggling, or are you going to fight? Five of Wands is saying expect challenges with money. Now, there could be some rebellious behavior, or on your part, or what you're trying to do, or who you may be involved with. And so the Five of Wands is also saying you have to ask yourself in your struggles, are you going to hit back, or are you going to lie down? The Five of Wands is also saying that there is a need to apply different logic to your money and finance situation here. Now, also with this Five of Wands, I feel like there may be some confrontation. You may be mildly caught up with some sort of conflict, competition, opposition. This may also be creditors starting to call. Bills may be overdue. But the Five of Wands is saying there's a need for you to get a handle of your financial situation before it gets any worse. And so with the Hangman being your energy and attitude, you may be experiencing an end of a source of money. But I feel for you, Taurus, that there's a need for you to do what you can to maintain, because a new one is on its way for you. But you're going to have to hold on and hold up until that happens. And so when that money, that new source of money comes in, it will come from some completely different direction. So have faith. Be frugal until it comes. Now, there may be a need to suspend some actions, or something is suspended as it has to do with your money and finances, or your goals or responsibilities. But the Hangman is saying you could feel stuck in a rut, but also know that the Hangman is saying that there's a temporary hold up, or something's temporarily on hold, or there may be a need for you to be holding off on things temporarily. Pause and reflect on your money situation. There may be something you need to surrender or let go of, but also be careful, because the Hangman is saying you also could be living in the present and not planning as well as you should and can do about your money and finances. The Hangman is saying you may be looking to see how to make sacrifices, but certainly there is a measure or air of suffering or feeling frustrated about your money and finances situation. And so you may find you're needing to put some things on hold, or at least until you figure and sort things out about what's really happening with your money, or how to make your money and finance situation better. Now, the Hangman is saying that money could just be slipping through your hands. You could be causing it, or it's just happening to you. But the Hangman is saying there's a need to stop all spending until a new source of money is found or comes in, and for you to continue to and seek and look from a different angle and apply that different logic, and focus on your saving and spending and what your habits are around that and what needs to change, and start making those changes so that you can get better results and see improvements with this Hangman energy here. There's a need to get a new perspective or focus on alternatives for money. So, Taurus, challenges are happening around you, huh? You do have the Five of Swords as your money and finances situation, and your attitude around your money and finances situation is the Lovers. So, yeah, Taurus, what do you have going on? Because either you may be conflicted about the actions that you're taking or needing to take, but this Five of Swords is you perhaps being in your head, experiencing conflict. You may find that you keep changing your mind. But the Five of Swords is you trying to focus on how to dominate, or you just having a battle around your money and finances. The Five of Swords speaks to your money and finances experiencing some sort of conflict or tension, some loss, maybe even defeat. Your money and finance situation, it could be talking about that you may be open to change, or there may be past resentment. There may be a focus on trying to win at all costs. This may be about fighting and being in disputes. This could be a victory, but an empty victory. There could be a no-win situation to the way that you are applying yourself about your money and finances and improving it, or dealing with the struggles that you are experiencing. Now, the Five of Swords is also saying that your debts may be and are getting out of control. And there's a need to keep the spending to a minimum, at least for the next month, and double check your receipts and your bank accounts and your spending. Okay, there's a need to really scrutinize and stay on top of it with this Five of Swords energy. So money is difficult. Okay, money is challenging, and there's a fight, a battle about your money and finances that you need to figure out how to win, or have some sort of win, even if there's some cost to you. Because with the Lovers here, this here is your energy and attitude towards your money and finances. So you could be relying on another connection or connections to get you through this. The Lovers is also saying that you need to make logical and rational head over heart decisions. So there's a need to think with your heart and not with your head more so at this time. Now, you could be experiencing where you might be being hard on yourself, and this is the time where there's a need for you to be more gentle with yourself during these challenging circumstances that you're experiencing with money here. Now, you may be focusing on making changes to contracts, to agreements, where that is more feasible for you, or there may be a need to do that. But with the Lovers here, this is about focusing on how you can make and create harmony with your money or with others as it has to do with your money, so that whatever conflict and disputes or issues that are happening around money, you can make that fade away. Now, this could be just down to conflicts that's going on and occurring within you, and you just needing to be your authentic self, but rationally so, and make logical decisions that are right and that are going to bring your money situation into harmony, or allow you to do the best that you can to get as close to achieving it and seeing signs of improvement as possible. Now, the Lovers is also saying you could be dealing with the Gemini. This also could be a problem with a decision that's happening around your money that you may be fighting about, or that you may be fighting for. But your goal about money is the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Coins being your energy. So a lot of earth energy here. So slow and steady wins the race, I want to say. And so with the Three of Pentacles, your goal with money is you want to see a good omen where you see improvement. You want to work on your money. You want to build your money. You may be looking to be very creative, and maybe looking towards others to create something or build something, or work together with others and get that support. The Three of Pentacles is also saying that it's going to require hard work, and you know it, or you need to know it. And either way, you may feel or experience being begrudged by the effort that needs to go into it. And the thing is, with Three of Pentacles, the good omen can happen, but it's going to require you to put in the hard work and the effort. Three of Pentacles is also saying there's a need for you to ask yourself, are you working on what will make you happy or make your money and finance situation improve or be better? And if not, there's a need for you to see how to do it. The Three of Pentacles is also saying you may be needing to turn to others for teamwork, or see if there's issues with teamwork and make corrections. There may be a need for you to look at how you're building things, and continue to look at how you're building things and who you're building it with, and modify it as you go so that you can adapt to your situation, and your money and finances situation can be built up, or you can see some progress or change with it. Now, with the Knight of Coins being your energy and attitude about this is about you perhaps looking to get some help, being very focused on money, looking to be very responsible with money. This also may be that your energy and attitude is that your money and finance situation, your ability to see progress of things work out, is very, very slow for you, or not moving quickly enough. The Knight of Pentacles is saying that you're very dedicated to working on your money and finances and seeing it improved or better or working out. The Knight of Pentacles is saying that there may be some things you may need to put a stop to, as it has to do with what's going on with your money in terms of spending or your plans, or the way that you're the lack of responsibility or the lack of working on it could be an issue that needs to be addressed. The Knight of Pentacles is saying that there's a need for you to be focused on being okay with taking your time and knowing that it's going to take some time, and maybe, quite some time, for you to see your money and finance situation work out the way that you intend. But the Knight of Pentacles is saying that there's a focus on being responsible, getting things done, okay? And keeping your money and finances steady. And so, the challenge to your money and finances, what's crossing you is strength as your money situation and challenge, and your attitude towards that is the Queen of Swords. So with strength, you could be dealing with or involved with the Leo, but strength is saying that you may be having struggles staying strong about what needs to happen with your money and finances. Strength is also saying that you may be struggling with the ability to get through a very difficult time with poise and strength. Strength is saying that you may be having trouble being able to do everything you can to keep your money balanced. Strength is saying that you may not be exhibiting or the ability to tame yourself or tame your money situation. There may be challenges with that. Strength is also saying that you may be, your courage could be waning, or you may be having issues with being resilient or being bold or being courageous. Strength is also saying you may be struggling with trying to see the glory for all your effort. Strength is saying that you may be having issues with your will and determination and your ability to force the situation or deal with what you may be experiencing is being forced upon you concerning your money and finances. Strength is saying that there may be a need to tame your behavior because you could be the cause of your money situation being problematic, or tame someone else as far as that may be concerned. But strength is saying that you may be having a hard time having power in the situation. And so with the Queen of Swords here being your energy and attitude, your energy and attitude is that there's a need for you to detach emotionally from your money and finances situation and what you're experiencing, and there's a need for you to be logical, and you could be struggling with making rational decisions and detaching emotionally, because there could be some emotional spending involved, or just some intense emotions about your money situation where there could be fears or bitterness. The Queen of Swords is also saying that you may be experiencing some hard times, or having to go through some hard times with your money and finances, where you would gain experience, but it doesn't change the fact that it's fucking difficult to go through and deal with, right? And it is fucking hard. You may be having struggles with the ability to be firm and fair, as it has to do with money, concerning how you deal with yourself, or how you're dealing with others, or how you're being dealt with. Now, your money and finances could be affected by you having a sharp tongue, okay? And that could be you needing to tame or curb your communication, or what it is you're trying to establish or do. The Queen of Swords is saying that you could be struggling with the ability to have logic and wisdom in a situation, or having trouble learning from this tough experience, or the tough experiences you already received around this. You're still having, you didn't pass, so you're not passing, you're struggling, you're not fucking making the moves that you need to have made or making for going through it. Are you learning your lessons, is what I'm trying to say, Taurus. You might not be. The Queen of Swords is also saying that there's a need for logic, and there's a need to be quick thinking, there's a need to be more organized, and there's a need for you to have better and more perspective about your money and finances situation, and that there's definitely a need to make rational decisions, because your decisions are affecting your money situation greatly in November. Okay, so are you making the right decisions, or are you making the wrong decisions? Okay, Queen of Swords is you might be having trouble cutting things out, or trouble getting to the truth, or being honest with yourself about your money situation, or being honest with yourself about your habits and practices. And there's a need for you to exhibit some restraint, and you may be struggling to do that. Or strength is saying that you could be dealing with some restraints around your money and finances situation, or your money is limited in some way, because as your outcome, you do have the Two of Pentacles as your money situation. And your attitude towards your money situation is the Eight of Swords. So, first of all, with the Two of Pentacles here is the outcome. Your money situation is going to can go two ways. So for some of you, you're going to experience one outcome with money. Another set of you are going to experience a different outcome due to duality with the Two of Pentacles here. And so the Two of Pentacles are saying that you're going to be juggling. You're going to need to adapt. You're going to have to set some priorities for your goals. You're going to need to be careful about how you're managing, budget your money, even your every day-to-day uses and expenses with money and earnings. This is about you spending less and finding ways to bring more in terms of money. This is you experiencing some wins and some losses. This is you needing to multitask. This may be you borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. This may be you looking for a second job or getting that second job. This may be issues with time management, but your finances also could be experiencing some measure of disarray. And so with this Two of Pentacles, some of you are going to experience some wins with your money. Others of you, you're going to experience more losses instead. Two of Pentacles is saying that no matter what side of this you're on, there's a need to prioritize, there's a need to balance, and there's a need to make practical and grounded decisions in how you prioritize and what you prioritize, as it has to do with money, your responsibility, even, the things you desire and want and hope for. Because the Eight of Swords is your energy and attitude towards this Two of Pentacles. That is, for some of you, you are experiencing challenges with money or needing to, juggle things or balance and adapt, because it's a self-imposed prison. You caused this shit to yourself. Yes, you did. Some of you did do this. Yes, you did. It's okay. There's a need for some acceptance in order for you to be present for the self-awareness and to move forward. Figure out how to have some progress, right? And assert yourself in love, right? In love, and take responsibility. Come up with a routine that works. But those of you where this is a self-imposed prison, this is now about you looking at how to liberate yourself. But with the Eight of Swords in general, your attitude may be, you could be experiencing interference with money. There could be an error with money. So this is why, again, I want to impart and impress, there's a need for you to keep an eye on your money. You're balancing your checkbook. Keep an eye on your accounts. Keep an eye on your credit. Now, the Eight of Swords is saying you're experiencing limitations and restrictions, and you're having a hard time seeing a way out. The Eight of Swords is also saying that there's a need for release and liberation from your money situations. You could be in debt. This may be you perhaps at the mercy of some very tight controls and limitations around your money, and you having to work within the confines of what you have available to work with, although limited in terms of your finances. You could be trapped by debt or uncertain how to get out, like I said. But also the Eight of Swords is also saying you could well be, or there is a need to be open to new perspectives on how you can navigate this, on how you can move away from this. Now also I want to warn, don't make excuses about your money situation, but focus on the answers. How do you liberate yourself? This is about the determination to get yourself out of your situation. This is about taking action to free yourself. This is about not accepting that you feel, how can I say, it's like, it's either you're not accepting or you're accepting a situation that feels like a trap, or that you have caused your own entrapping, or that you feel restricted by. And so it's like with the Two of Pentacles, what side are you going to stand on dealing with these issues? Are you going to stand on the side of focusing on how to get out, or are you going to be in self-pity? Are you going to make excuses? Or are you going to say this is how it is and the way it is? Or are you going to make a difference for yourself here. Because with the Two of Pentacles here, it's saying there is a way to balance your money and finances situation, but you're going to have to work hard to do it. And there may be some changes that you have to make, and you're going to have to make practical decisions while you're at it too. Okay? So you're going to have to do some juggling. And so there's some acceptance that's needed there. But this is about you getting some perspective and focusing on having self-control and being more disciplined about what needs to happen with your money, your responsibilities, and your goals with money. So on the Eight of Swords, Taurus, you do have what came out is the reclusive fool. The fool's wisdom for you with this Eight of Swords is to step away from the world and seek solitude. And that's a 3. For me, that's speaking about the Empress. And so this is about you needing to be very, 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 very creative about your money situation. Imaginative even. This is asking you with this Empress energy for you to see how you can be productive, create abundance, prosper. This may be you needing to seek the empathy and sympathy of others to be of help and support to you. Okay, this is about you needing to stay grounded about your money and finances situation. The Emperor is saying there may be apparently you need to get some control and take authority over your money and finances for me to say that. But with the Empress here, this is also asking you to focus on the art of having security. This may be you needing to curb any excessive creature comforts, and you may need to tame that. The Empress is also saying for you that there's a need for you to create more security for yourself here too. And so this is also asking you to take a step back. There's a need for you to recharge your money and finances situation, or to recharge your batteries. There's a need for you to really analyze your money situation, to deal with the frustrations or the adversities that you have. There's a need for you to step away from worldly things that may be keeping you from keeping your money right, or getting it right, because you may be putting your money towards worldly things and not necessarily prioritizing when that's more of the need at this time. But there's a need to withdraw and go into introspection and some soul searching about what's happening here and the part you're playing in it, or what needs to be played out here, so that you can juggle and hustle with your money and finances situation and not stay trapped, but liberated instead, and experience the freedom that you're trying to find here. Or this may be you with this Eight of Swords trying to avoid finding yourself any further trapped or trapped at all by the changes that are happening, whether you're causing them or they are happening to you. So let's take a look at what some additional guidance would be for you. But I see you being able to handle this, but you're going to have to stay strong in order to do it. Okay? You can't be weak, and you can't do the wimpy. So, Spirit, what is some message? What is the message for Taurus for their money and finances? You're going to have to be clever and quick-wit, responsible and focused and dedicated. Okay, and get help where you can get it, and focus on keeping things steady. Okay, take your time, but hurry up. What is the messages for Taurus about their money and finances? Take a look. You got 2 cards here. Well, wasn't I saying you got to be mindful? Because that's what you got. Thank you, Spirit. Mindfulness. Taurus, practice mindfulness with money. Be present and create awareness around the ways you earn, spend, save, invest, and give your money. Okay? There's a need to prioritize. Okay? You've been needing to do better. It's time to do better. Or if you're doing better, you want to keep it that way. Okay? And staying focused and mindful and not get distracted. Or there's a need for you to move away from the things that have been distracting you by your habits or interests or what you're doing. And then you have protecting, okay? Focus on protecting actions, tips, and ideas for you is to protect your family income and health, maintain and ensure your possessions, Build a cash buffer or emergency fund. Put in place a will, review beneficiary nominations for your super diversity investments. I'm saying that all fucked up. Hold on, let's go back. I am creating resilience to cope with the unexpected. So that's something that you need to be mindful of. Start having a rainy day fund, or put some money aside for the things that could come up that you're not expecting or you haven't anticipated, so that you can stay resilient and stay strong and cope with the unexpected and cope with your money situation as you are dealing with it. But you want to protect your family income and health. Maintain and insure your possessions. Build a cash buffer or emergency fund. Put a will in place. If there's a lot of money or whatever your money situation is, that may be something you should consider. But review beneficiary nominations for your super diversified investments. I hope that makes sense, because I'm still struggling with it. But the point is, there's a need for you to save. There's a need for you to review and scrutinize anything that requires your signature, or where it's possible you could be seeing some sort of inheritance or some sort of a gift. You just want to make sure that everything that needs to happen is in place, and there's a need for you to prepare so that you can keep things in place as shit happens, or as you are sifting through the shit you're dealing with. So let's see, what is some guidance for Taurus? Can we have guidance for Taurus? There's a need to protect your money, okay? Stay on guard, all right? Keep it tight, all right? So Spirit, what is the guidance for Taurus about their money and finances, please? Can we have guidance for, thank you, dreams of abundance as you sleep? God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal, because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your dreams into reality. So focus on having dreams of abundance, but also faith without works is dead. So have the faith, but do the work, so that you can see some abundance here. And pray to who you believe in. The universe is supporting you, okay? And the universe wants to support you. And so allow the universe to support you by inviting the universe, or whom you pray to for help, to be of help to you in a time that you are experiencing a need, or that you are needing to deal with changes, or needing to adapt, or you finding yourself juggling with things, and that you're dealing with some conflicts that you may be trying to diffuse or get away from, or having trouble doing that, but nonetheless keeping the hope alive and focusing on your resourcefulness to see how you can gain, but being able to work on things so that you can see a good omen by you working hard and putting in the energy and effort and staying diligent. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye to you, Taurus. Take care.